update on my 1 year anniversary weekend.
Nobody wants an update. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Look, I got some clips here of some 40-year-old women, and they're going through some stuff. They're having it hard on social media. I don't know if you've been keeping up with this, but they're having it hard on social media. And they're having it hard on the dating apps. That's right. They're still on the freaking dating apps, which I don't, still on the dating apps. This is insane. This is lunacy. This is lunacy. We have women that I was thinking, I have a video lined up we're going to watch, but it's later. It's later. If you remember this lady, we're going to watch this video here. She is having her anniversary. She had been freshly divorced in her last video, and she had met the perfect guy. She had monkey branched onto this perfect dude for her. This was after she started, she was in a strip club and she was dancing, taking off her clothes. She met this guy and they are doing so good, you guys. It is their 1 year anniversary. That's right. 1 year has passed and they are still happily in love. And here's her update for her anniversary weekend. Every time I see this lady, I remember the video where she said that she was the hot girl and her ex-husband was the nerd or something. I forgot what she called him. But this lady looks like a... She said in that video that she was hot. Every time I see her, I think of that. And it's just, oh man. I'm so, look, I laugh so much at my own videos. I don't know if you know this, but I do laugh a lot during these, so I have to edit all that out. But anyways, let's hear what she has to say.
Well, it doesn't matter because I'm going to give you one anyway because it was awesome. So we stayed at the Golden Hotel. City of Golden is kind of special to us. We meet there often. So it holds a little special place in our heart. And we've always joked that we should stay at the Golden Hotel. So he booked us a room at the Golden Hotel. When we got there, we exchanged gifts. I got him a candle and this cute little glass thing of matches that said something to the effect of, there's a great flame after a tiny spark or something like that. I thought it was cute. And, you know, we definitely had a spark on our first date, but neither one of us had any idea that it would turn into like a year-long relationship and then some, and like we just had no idea. This man came with a bag full of gifts for me. I'd also like to note that my birthday is this Friday, so he gave me all these gifts, and then now he's gonna do rinse and repeat for my birthday. This is how you do it, people. This is how you do it. I love him.
You tell the world what happened here. What happened here? I don't know. You need to tell them.
And there we have it. We have a happy ending for the man lady. That's what I call her the man lady. Okay. The reason I wanted to throw this video up front is because this is a reality for these women. These women, even whenever they've spent their entire TikTok career, if you want to call it that, complaining about their previous husband, they got a following, and now they have to keep up the appearance, you know. So now they've monkey branched on this new guy. They had the perfect anniversary weekend. He came with a bag full of gifts. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how much of this story is true. This woman was caught lying in a few of her previous videos, so flip a coin. Did he show up with the gifts? Did he not show up? Who knows? Who knows? I know. I don't know. But she has been caught lying in several of her videos, especially that one video where she said she was hot. I don't know who told her that. Maybe she does it on a mirror. I'm not sure what's going on, but she is definitely not hot at all. I can definitely make a list of women that are hot, and she is not on that list. And then, you know, she found this perfect guy, and she got him a what'd she get him as a candle? Lady, why are you getting men candles and matches? What is wrong with these people? They're delusional. Men don't want candles. You know what a man wants? A man wants a nice knife. Buy that man a knife. You can always get a man a good knife, and as long as it's a good knife or even a multi-tool, and that's like a perfect gift. You can never have too many of those. Anyway, that's my opinion on gifts. The talking in the camera, the having an audience, and the telling people every single thing about your life. It is so weird to me. It is so weird to me. And my advice for anybody listening out there that wants just random advice, don't ever get with anyone that is constantly talking into a camera, talking into a phone, telling the phone their secrets like a Dear Diary or something. It's just so weird to do. And I will tell you one thing, they're definitely gonna be talking about you if you're a part of their life. So you need to stay as far away from these people. In the video, she said that she loves him and she wants to be, what else she say? She loves it, and then he does all this perfect stuff. But that is not going to stop her from constantly looking for something better than this man. That is why she is on social media. I don't know if you know this, but social media is just a big dating apps for women. Even a woman like this, she will get men in her DMs vying for her attention. It's just something that happens on social media. It happens constantly to women. And don't see stuff like this unless you're like top percentage dude. If only you gotta be very attractive in shape, have maybe some sort of a fitness Instagram or something like that. But and usually don't get this type of attention. It's only women, all women, all types of women get this type of attention.
You can't keep getting away with it. You can't keep getting away with it.
I asked this question on my Facebook the other day.
Oh God.
But how young is too young for me to date? I'm 45. I have a 22 and a 19-year-old. And these younger men just keep reaching out to me, especially on dating sites and things like that.
No shit.
I don't know. How young is too young? What do you think?
My house, Fatso, and you didn't ask permission. So you and your friends can leave now, or they can carry your fat ass out in a bucket.
I have my opinions on you, lady. I'm gonna keep a majority of them to myself. However, these men are probably only reaching out to you from maybe of just morbid curiosity. And a lot of these guys, they have zero standards. There are men out there, and I've never been like this. I don't know any of my friends that were like this in our early 20s, but we were not hitting up women like you to try to hang out with. These are very, very desperate men that are probably chronically online, really have nothing else going for them to be reaching out to a woman like this. And I can only hope and pray. I'm praying to the gods right now that it's only for recreational use and maybe a bucket list thing. Like, well, it's on my bucket list. Might as well cross it out now. Begrudgingly, I could definitely. There's a lot going on in this video, and I'm gonna go ahead and just do that, because if I see any more of that person, I might say something that can.
Hey, you wanted this, right? You wanted the real deal. That's what this is. Wake up. You're in the middle of
Dating younger men.
Oh God.
Dating younger men. Let's talk about this. I get asked about this a lot by women my age, I'm 53, who have found themselves out there in the dating world and are being approached by younger men and not really sure what to do. And my advice now, ladies, if you find yourself in that situation, then go for it. Life is way too short. There are caveats to this, and we'll talk about that later. But on the whole, just go for it. I remember after my divorce, when I first came onto the dating scene, I was so focused on finding someone that was what I thought would be compatible for me. And in an ideal world, that would be the best thing, because research has shown that finding someone that is on the same page as you, that's compatible with you, stands more chance of having longevity in a relationship. However...
Okay, guys, I hate to break this to you, but I am going to be editing some of this woman's clip here. Not because of anything in particular, but she talks a lot about random stuff that just doesn't matter. This is very unhealthy behavior. Any way you look at it, this woman needs to stay away from those young men. Now, like I said earlier, these men will reach out to women like this to smash, to pump and dump, to have the nighttime visits and the good morning texts and the good morning smashes, good morning all you can eats or whatever. But getting into a relationship with these younger men from women like this is very bad. It never works out. And these women end up destroying these men's lives. In a situation like this, these women they're predators. They are looking for someone to victimize. And it's these younger men that don't know any better. They think they're in it for a good time, for a fun time, and it might be fun in the moment, but this is a very, very bad thing. If you are in your 20s and you're watching this right now, you need to be aware that women are looking to ruin your life, and they are older than you. You're young, you're in your 20s, you haven't really built up your assets or your money yet, and these women are taking what little you have. It can really put you in a lot of debt early on, which is never good, especially when you're trying to build up your credit.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
And my age obviously didn't get that memo, because I found that men in their 50s, well, they didn't want to date me. And no, I know I'm not alone in this. A lot of women I've spoken to in their late 40s, in their 50s, were also saying that men our age, just didn't want to date them, preferring to go for younger women. And the irony of it is that a lot of women in their 40s and 50s are absolutely glowing up, looking fantastic.
No, they're not.
And you know whose eyes they are catching? Yep, younger men. There was this woman that went viral on here, young woman who was basically telling us women in our 40s, in our 50s and in our 60s to, well, basically go away because she was fed up of us competing with young women for the attention of men. And I thought, no, we're not. Girl, you need to look at my DMs. And if I'm honest, in the beginning, I resisted it for the longest time because I didn't want to be that woman, which is kind of silly because men do it all the time. Then I went out once with some friends and I was approached by a young man. And my first reaction was, how old are you? Do you know how old I am? But he, having the confidence like a lot of young men do, just brushed it off. And I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to lean into this and see where it goes. And I had the best evening. I laughed a lot. We had fun, and I thought, why not? I will say this. If you decide to date a younger man, you have to absolutely know what it is you're getting into. Ladies, if you are in a situation where you're not sure, then let this be a sign for you to just go for it. Remember to set your boundaries and have fun.
Nobody cares. Let me tell you something, lady. There's a name for someone like you. I'm not gonna say it here, but I think you know what I'm talking about. Not you, but the people watching the video. Women like this are always surprised that men their age do not want to have anything to do with them. They don't want to date them. They don't want to look at them. They don't want to talk to them because they know the trauma that these women are carrying. Can you imagine 50 plus years of trauma this woman is dumping on a young guy? I don't think so. This is uncalled for. This is absurd. This is teetering on blasphemy at this point. This should not be happening. These women, for one thing, take these women's phones away. These women should not be having these cameras. Take them away. Cold turkey. We got to get these women off these cameras. Okay. And secondly, get them off the dating app. Off the apps. These women should not be on these apps. They should not be on social media until something changes. Something has to change. They've had free reign for far too long. Far too long. And then you have issues like this. The reason that these guys, well, for one thing, the reason that men your age don't want anything to do with you is because of stuff like this that you're doing. And the only reason these younger guys want to even look at you is because they know that you put out. You'll smash. Like they already know. Why else are you 50 something years old in a bar or whatever? You're ready to smash. Normally 50-year-old women are, hopefully they got married in their 20s and settled down and became a mom and did what women should do, which there are a lot of moms now, but they're like single moms. So I don't think that doesn't really count. Single moms are just, they're horrible. Boy, I'm not getting into single moms. These women, they hang out at these bars. They're over 40, they're over 50. Look, get out of the bars. Go home, get you a cat. Probably already have cats, but go spend time with your cat. Learn how to knit. Take up a Pilates class. I cannot wait until the dating apps implode on each other. That will be a day that will be amazing for me, honestly. And I'm not sitting here and trying to talk down on these women because they are using the apps as intended. They're just not aware that these apps are just for smashing, and they're not aware that these younger men are only interested in them to smash. They're not interested in any sort of relationship situation. So there's always going to be pain attached to any sort of arrangement they have with these young men. And in a lot of cases, these women can destroy these men, not only financially, but in a lot of cases, emotionally. A lot of men don't have that emotional support that women just have, that a lot of women have. That actually they have too much of it. That's the problem. They have too much support. Take away these women's support. They have way too much support around here. Give the men some support. Take the women's support away. That's what I have to say about this. These women have been coddled their whole life to the point to where now this is how they get their validation. They talk into their camera and then they sniff around the comment section, which, look, you guys, I might make a video going into comments later on, but I cannot go back into that comment section. I'm not going to do it. I can't do it. It's bad over there. It's really bad. Those comments are horrible. There's absolutely no way. But this is going to be the end of today's video. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below if you have something to say. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I will catch you guys later. Rat Boy out.
Bye.